Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Divinity Original Sin 2, né? E vamos lá. No episódio passado a gente chegou aqui nessa praça, né, da Costa do Ceifador. E tem vários cantinhos aqui pra gente ir. Então, vamos lá. Eu lembro que tem uma missão aqui que eu acho que é numa galinha, né, que roubaram os ovos. E vamos lá dar uma olhada. Não, amigo, aqui.
Ah, yes.
Tá aqui é as galinhas, né?
A fly buzzes around the dwarf's mutilated head. For a moment it lands, crawls across his open eye, and takes off again. The silent watcher does not blink. A Magister guard approaches. Behind her, on the gallows, two lizards. One in a Magister uniform hangs dead from her neck. The other hangs from her hands, still alive.
Step away from the prisoner, elf! She's hanging by her hands because the boss don't want her dead just yet. She's a tough one, Master Seaver. She's a seeker and she's a bloody traitor. What have you heard? Have you heard that she was part of the Order? Knew Alexander personally. Alexander trusted her, at least as far as you can trust a lizard. To repay that trust, the Meister gave Alexander... She wasn't there when Alexander fell, but White Magister Raymond uncovered the truth. She's as guilty as any of them, and I reckon she got off lightly. I'd have had her flayed alive with a salted bullwhip. You're going to... what, now? She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her. I have my orders. The prisoner...
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwood.
one bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. It is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well. Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent! Now if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my hook.
grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly.
Shh, little.
She cocks a black eye.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried. Unless some other scratchling.
Onde?
I've spotted something. The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about, shifting. He raises an eyebrow at your approach, but says nothing.
Not too out. Just seen Ben Mesd. Baron won't like that. Won't like that.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off.
Ah, yes. One of Mary's heroes passes.
Macings. If I have to deal with one more buck looking to court me, I'll...
Off you go. I can't be seen fraternising with the likes of you. A sorcerer? Ha! Second rat wizards by my book. The reddish-coloured flesh beasts round here string your kind up by their hands. Well, I'm a rat, and you're some kind of stick-similar corpse gobbler. Never the twain shall mix, thus spake. Just look at what happened to that lovely flick-tongued scaled slitherer when she spent too much time with a lumbering large-style flesh beast of her own. No thank you.
The rat hisses at you with
Carry on then, stink beast. Don't let little old me distract you from your very important stink.
You are sick at heart and weary of me. Come here, rest with me in the sun. Dear child, you sacrifice too much. You need...
A great pounding suddenly erupts in your chest. Your inner god roars and bellows, an incoherent...
It is awful how he treats you. He asks so much. I am the only one who cares. He don't play his game. Think of yourself. Rest here. The sun...
A sudden weariness washes over, bone deep and as irresistible as a strong current.
Shh, don't fight it. This is how it's supposed to be. Sleep. I only wanted to give you rest, not pain. Now, I leave you to my children. I am... was no ordinary voidwoken who spoke. It was the one who leads them. There are soldiers here, or knights perhaps. They look capable.
Who goes there? Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting. Holding the fort like we always do. Usually the fort in question is bigger than this one, but you do the job in front of you, don't you? Seems someone high up doesn't trust the magisters to do their jobs out there. What should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect voidwoken, bigger and badder than... Go on through, adventurer. You still hanging around? And here's me thinking you would...
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't. You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of Paradise Downs ain't paradisical no more.
You've hit a nerve. He looks...
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here.
He can't look you in...
They left my girl out there, alright? Sally and me got split up, and I said we'd meet up here. I ain't going back out there looking for her. You can judge me all you want. I ain't ashamed.
He nods, but the shame pricks him.
You ain't seen it out there. You'll find your own...
He turns away.
Careful. I've spotted a trap.
Before them, a statue reaches her arms blindly for the sun-drenched skies. The shadows of the pillars around her dance and weave, wreathing her in their dark embrace. As you step closer to the statue, you feel the most comforting warmth emanating from her, as if millennia of sunlight had soaked. The couple notice you approach. The man offers a cheery smile. The woman watches you a little more warily, her arms crossed in front of her.
Greetings.
Greetings. The only thing worth knowing is that you should get out of this place as soon as you...
Audrey, it's true. There's nothing for us in this place anymore. I wouldn't want someone suspicious.
The man half shrugs and half nods, agreeing to disagree.
Gossips, meddlers, interfering families, and now voidwoken as well, tearing the place asunder. They're welcome to the lot as far as...
You can't mean that. These are our friends and family you're talking.
The woman throws the man a look before turning.
He's being too generous. They stopped being our friends and family when they said we couldn't be together. Fulton's a sorcerer. I don't care about that.
That rainbow's beautiful. Fine spot, isn't it?
The slight purse of the woman... strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself. He looks you up and down, then nods a greeting.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight. We're short-handed, deserters, if you can believe that. A abandoned their post and wandered off into the wastelands. Left their friends here to die. It's shameful.
He grabs you by the shoulder and forces you to look at the bodies.
See that, adventurer? That's Lord Godfrey and Guy Falchild. They were my friends. They're friends. You are loyal or you aren't. And if you aren't, then people die. Friends die. See the captain if you will.
A senior paladin sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
Who sent you?
He appraises you with a look.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood? Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the... We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back. How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits. You think very highly of yourself indeed.
He opens a pouch and shows you.
Take it or leave it. Excellent.
He offers you an item. A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hit...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
Be careful on the road, stranger. You're safe enough in here, but past the bridge you're on your own. We're doing well enough for now. We've lost many a man to death and desertion, but we still hold the bridge. Guy Falchard and Lord Godfrey, although I suspect it's not Adlard Gale and Hellis Jubb all left their posts. Fortimere too, I suspect.
By Lucian Sword Elf, we meet again. Would that circumstances were better here than in Fort Joy. But they're not. Voidwoe can lie in wait beyond the bridge. Seems like the only work these days is in fixing weapons. This world, eh? Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now, if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
If fight, I can use the help. If you're looking to chat while in...
The paladin sends arrow after arrow into the trees. She whips her head and...
They're coming. That, my friend, depends on your definition of okay.
She turns back to...
I guess I can be okay with...
For a moment, I thought you were our reinforcements. You here to lend a hand? Glad to hear it. Carry on, and all the luck.
Burning void. The stink upsets me. And I don't know why. What's this? I found something. So many tales, so many memories buried in the soil.
Locust, oh, but you do get around, don't you?
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smile.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of routing.
If you know where to dig, that is. It's a quandary, you see. I'm not exactly welcome in the stone garden. The servants that tend the graves, well, the spirits within are particularly feisty as well. Can't say why. I'm as gentle as can be. Alas, I'm stuck sniffing out herbs and...
He presses a forefinger against his chin.
This is when having access to a god-woken might come in handy. You see, beyond the gates, there's something that my heart, such as it is set on. Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object that belonged to a family buried near here. The Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of old Joanna was the last. The poor dear. Had no money, no children. Just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through. The problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
His coy grin
hours spent on scholarship.
Tarquin sighs, and his lips unfreeze. For a moment he looks...
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable. I've told you everything you need to... everything I know. What it is doesn't matter. What it does, well, if I am right, it will clean up quite an unholy mess. A mess...
He looks toward the graveyard.
Let's make this easy. I'll assume you've accepted my mission. You'll assume the Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that... I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look...
Within the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune, relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to serve. The lizard hums tunelessly, not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim. Keeping watch, tending graves.
She flinches as you move closer.
No.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts.
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his thing.
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way, kill Riker. The servants, so lost, chained by sorcerer Riker. But they...
The ensuing silence lasts for several...
Human graves. Their lives are so... fleeting.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back...
Come closer. I dare you.
Here lies Finan Surrey, whose family's generous patronage helped build these burial grounds, and who refused to be buried in the Surrey crypt. The servant responds with a blank.
Another forgotten king from another forgotten time. locked in perpetual prayer. Keep trying, my friend.
The familiar stone figure is a welcoming sight, and the graveyard's death chill fades, leaving... The servant responds with a...
What's this? I found...
The plinth of the statue bears a... The sculpture looks... You cringe at the... You cringe at the... You cringe at the sound of stone.
What's this? I found something.
The headless statue looms over you.
What budge?
Here lies an unknown farmhand. Not a dwarf, but of them. A smallish man of no small heart.
worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, Ton,
Wouldn't you like to know?
Buying or selling?
keeping it together, Bree. I know, right? You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Well, hello, stranger. Interested in...
You look down at the cart and see fish with flaking scales, tumor.
It's free to their travels, friend.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Here be witchery. Trespass not.
Oh my god, dear, you turn milk green and a magister's red coat black. My mistress Alice might fancy you, though. She has taken the magisters with the red coats, chased her into the woods. Brr, they'll be
Smells of lavender and charred flesh. It's almost homely. Almost. Is that her eye? Did she pluck out her own eye?
Yeah. Hello. Stand back a bit.
my apologies for my idiot friend. You won't believe it. You won't believe it, mate. Truth is, kind sir, that we are not, in fact, cows. At least we're people. Captives, to be exact. Enslaved by the witch. You're not here to visit Alice Elysian, are you? So will you help her? He won't help us. Look at him. He can barely help himself. Just get us something to drink. What my friend here means to say, kind sir, is that there's a cure for our condition. Alice Elysian has it in her house. If we could drink it, we could then regain our former forms, as it were, and steal a... Don't mention that, for God's sake, Geraldine. What rats? They're just ordinary rats. Nothing special or awful about them at all. The witch ain't here. What my friend wishes to say is that Alice went into the cloister wood collecting herbs and hasn't been seen in some time. But that there, just down the way, is her house. She has a... Would you mind awfully procuring for us a small potion that Alice Elysian keeps in her cellar? We'd rather like to, you know, assume our... Thank them. I humbly thank you. You were...
West, Blood Moon Island. South, Driftwood. East, the Meadows.
Quercus, that squirrel. Was it a night of play? Well, no matter. It's too late for them.
Looks like. You want some honey?
Yeah, please, Dad. Please, Dad. Please. Oh, please, Dad.
Something got your attention, boy?
Something got your
He
attention,
smells
boy?
a sorcerer.
Must have picked up some sauce.
Back again, eh? Looking for anything in particular? As you will, chap.
Ah, you again. Any luck in old lady Surrey's too? Oh, goodness. Take a few. Lovely day. Perfect weather for it. Cursed masked freaks. God's damned Riker.
The fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck.
You see nothing.
I've gone and thrown my wedding ring in the water. I was casting a line and I cast my bloody wedding ring instead. Guess my fingers aren't as fat as they used to be.
He contrives to give you a...
The wife's got a sentimental attachment to that ring. Her mum took it off her dad's drowned body. Here.
A mischievous grin appeared.
Nah, I'm joshing ya. Scammed it off a drunken elf in the tavern a few years back. No offence, but still. Wife would be furious. I could do that, I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, I'm not asking you to risk your life on account of me and my marital woes, but if you fancy a paddle...
I've spotted something.
To arms!
Oxi, o que é que eu... Tá.
A horrified fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
That was terrifying. I need to get myself a new line of work. Something that's far away from the water, if the missus will go for it, of course. She likes the beach. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't.
His eyes.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say. Here, take the last of my gold as a token of my thanks.
He slips the ring onto his finger, where it dangles loose.
I feel better already. Need to fatten myself up a bit again so I don't lose it a second time. Can't be relying on me.
With a new confidence in his...
Another Magister caravan. Slithering little worms.
The eyes of the dwarves look strange, but you can't quite make them up. Indeed, the dwarves' whole faces are strange. They seem tense, contorted, and barely aware you're there.
Come no further. On the cliffs. Ambush. Longer.
Ai não, peraí.
I've spotted a trap.
The woods have grown chilly now that the sun has set. Annie shuffles across the picnic blanket and huddles against you. For you wrap one arm around her and with the other conjure a little ball of flame in your palm. Little more than a party. It's so pretty, she says, resting her head against your shoulder. And she inclines her face up towards yours, lips parted slightly. The ground drifts by hundreds of feet below you. Droplets of your blood fall away from you into space. You don't feel any pain, only a numbing. Your senses are fading. All you can hear is the beating of the Voidwoken's wings and the beating of your own heart. Only the Voidwoken seems to sense that you won't make it. It unleashes an outrage. The ground rushes up to meet you. You close your eyes.
That's a trap.
Stone slab is covered with cryptic engravings, obscured in places by smears of dried blood. Symbols radiate from the slab's central rune, but you do not know their meaning. The central rune is stained black with 1,000 years' worth of blood. A relatively fresh coating flakes off in the wind.
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!